Hello everyone. This channel provides the latest information on the Three Gorges Dam. If you are interested, please subscribe to our channel. Everyone loves the Three Gorges Dam. At 7 a.m. on December 21 local time in China, the water level of the Three Gorges Dam was 171.24 meters. This is a drop of nearly 1 meter compared to the water level 10 days earlier. In late October of this year, the dam's water level had already reached its upper operational limit of 175 meters. If you look at the dam from upstream, the water level is probably around the line indicated. As of 3 p.m. today, the flow rate at the upstream observation station was 5,450 cubic meters per second, and the inflow to the Three Gorges Dam was 6,100 cubic meters per second. This means that the total value from the area around the dam and tributaries is 650 cubic meters per second. There has been no change in the inflow to the dam compared to the 11th of this month. As of 7 a.m., the dam's total discharge was 6,540 cubic meters per second. The dam's total hydroelectric discharge is 31,000 cubic meters per second. If I do a simple calculation, I'd say that the Three Gorges Dam is generating just over 20% of its power, with 7 hydroelectric turbines in operation. However, I don't know the exact number, as this is related to the potential energy caused by the water level. Compared to 10 days ago, they've made almost no change to the discharge.
NISHIYAN channel.
Let's take a look at the latest data on the Three Gorges Dam released by China's Hunan Provincial Hydrological Bureau. As of the 9th of this month, they have been operating with reduced upper and lower limits on the discharge volume, shown in black. This is thought to be in response to the inflow volume, shown in green, remaining at its lowest level over the past month. And although the number of upstream observation stations has increased slightly, this is unlikely to have had a major impact. As for the water level, it is gradually declining, but the downward trend is not stopping. The Three Gorges Dam's annual water level is adjusted in this way every year. It's their routine to lower the water level before the flood season and then fill it up to full capacity in the fall. This year, the dam reached full capacity in early November, and this morning it was at 171 meters, so it's around here. As I mentioned earlier, the water level has been gradually dropping recently. Looking at the monthly rainfall this year, it's been noticeably lighter than usual since October, and as of this morning, the cumulative rainfall for December is 5 millimeters. They probably can't expect much rain for the rest of this month, so unless they reduce discharge and power generation, the water level will continue to fall. As a result, next January will likely start at around 170 meters. There's a reason the dam is filled to capacity every winter: to supply water downstream during drought periods. This is likely to cause various inconveniences downstream of the dam, including impacts on drinking water and agricultural crops. Next is the windy weather forecast, showing actual data for the past 12 hours. This shows the situation as of 8 a.m. this morning. Rain clouds that formed around the dam are now flowing east, moving toward the downstream areas of the Yangtze River. It's been a while since they've seen rain, but the amount of rain is far from enough to cause the river to flood. The Three Gorges Dam was built in the middle of the Yangtze River at a huge investment. Its 3 functions are flood control, hydroelectric power generation, and shipping. However, due to decreased rainfall in recent years, it is no longer fully fulfilling its hydroelectric power generation role. Meanwhile, issues remain, including the accumulation of sand in the dam's reservoir, its impact on fish and other ecosystems, water pollution and other environmental destruction, cracks in the concrete, and waste issues. China's official media only emphasizes the dam's positive aspects. They claim that the dam's optimal water levels, considering hydroelectric power generation, shipping operations, and flooding, ensure safety and security, but I've always had doubts about this as I make this video. According to our channel's research, The area covered by the Three Gorges Dam is the area indicated by the green line. Next, let's check the forecast for the future. Yesterday's rain has stopped, and sunny skies are expected for a while. Today's weather at the Three Gorges Dam is forecast to be sunny, with a maximum temperature of 12 degrees Celsius and a minimum of 4 degrees Celsius. The maximum temperature 2 days ago was 23 degrees Celsius, so the temperature has dropped rapidly. Based on this, there may be some rain upstream of the dam, and there is a possibility of a slight rise in the river level. Construction of China's Three Gorges Dam began in 1993 and was completed in 2009, making it one of the largest dams in the world. The dam was built primarily to control floods, provide electricity, and improve water transportation. The Three Gorges Dam power plant, the world's largest, is located here, with a power generation capacity of 22.5 million kilowatts, and has contributed greatly to China's energy supply. On the other hand, there are many problems associated with dams, and during the flood season, people often talk about the possibility of dams collapsing, so I think many people are aware of this. With the Tibet Autonomous Region attracting attention in many ways, China is planning to proceed with a large-scale hydroelectric power project in the area. Do you know about it? This channel first covered this matter in November 2020, which is already 4 years ago. At the end of last year, new developments occurred, so I would like to summarize the new information as well. The location is the Yarlung-Changpo River that flows through Tibet, and China is planning to build a huge hydroelectric power facility. This river is a very important water resource for India and Bangladesh, and is essential to the prosperity of the basin as irrigation water for agriculture and drinking water. The plan calls for the construction of the Medak Dam, which will far surpass the Three Gorges Dam in scale. Its hydroelectric generating capacity is expected to be a whopping 60,000 megawatts, roughly 3 times the size of the Three Gorges Dam. The Three Gorges Dam will have 32,700 megawatt turbines installed on relatively open land, with a total generating capacity of 22,500 megawatts, including management power generation facilities. This dam, called the busy.The Dam, was built on the Jinsha River, upstream of the Yangtze River where the Three Gorges Dam is located, and was completed in 2021. It will have 16 1,000 megawatt turbines, making it the second largest generating capacity in China after the Three Gorges Dam. Details have not yet been revealed, but in the case of Medak Dam, the dam will also be built in a deep gorge, so it will probably be arch-shaped like this, and the hydroelectric power generation facilities will be carved into the mountain with the turbines installed there. In the case of the busy.The Dam waterwheel, currently the largest in the world, 60 of them would be needed to generate 60,000 megawatts, so there is a possibility that waterwheels with even larger generating capacities will be developed. Let's check the flow of the Yarlung-Changpo River. This river flows east through the north of Nepal, and when it crosses the border, it changes its name to the Brahmaputra River. It then joins the Ganges River and finally flows into the Bay of Bengal. The dam construction plan also includes an even more daring idea: to dam the waters of the Yarlung-Changpo River and divert some of it to the Yellow River. If this is implemented, downstream countries could face serious water shortages. In addition, there are concerns about earthquakes. Just the other day, on January 7, a massive earthquake with a magnitude of 6.8 occurred upstream of the proposed dam construction site. As of yesterday, aftershocks were still continuing, and it has been reported that many casualties have occurred in Shagadsi City, Tibet Autonomous Region, where the dam is located. The planned construction site is in the highlands north of Nepal, and it is expected that it will cost a huge amount of money to secure materials and labor. Nevertheless, it was thought that the plan would be officially announced at the National People's Congress in 2021 and would likely be finally put into action. Then, at the end of last year, it was announced that the construction of the dam had been officially approved. However, it is said that the cost will exceed that of the Three Gorges Dam, and since the construction is expected to be difficult, the cost will continue to rise. In the first place, there are many concerns, such as where to build a dam in such a remote area to send electricity, and whether it makes sense to do it in the current difficult economic situation. I am interested in whether the dam will be completed first or the Chinese Communist Party will collapse first. It has also been pointed out that this plan may have a strategic intention to turn off the tap upstream of an international river. I would like to keep an eye on how this enormous project will progress in the future, so if you are interested, please subscribe to our channel and wait. This is a video that summarizes detailed information about the Three Gorges Dam. It is a popular video that has been played more than 200,000 times so far, so please enjoy it. The URL is in the description. The flood season has ended in China, with the Three Gorges Dam reaching full capacity for the first time in 2 years. The dry season will continue until June of next year. A few years ago, repeated heavy rains and floods caused rivers to overflow, and the sheer volume of water inflow raised concerns that the dam might collapse. Last month, data showed a decrease in rainfall in the Yangtze River basin. Rainfall around the Three Gorges Dam has also been extremely low last month and this month. Perhaps due in part to the effects of global warming, the Chinese people face difficult circumstances, with repeated cycles of extreme weather, including floods and droughts, every year. As winter arrives, rainfall gradually decreases, raising the possibility of water shortages. We'll continue to provide you with the latest data-driven updates, so please subscribe to our channel.